Ọ bụ na egwu asịrị ụmụaka nọkọta bụrụ na sele ụmụ ibezelu kene na asịrị ewo na asịrị erika asịrị ụmụ ibe na asịrị ewo na asịrị erika asịrị ụmụ ụwa na asịrị ewo na asịrị ajọka nwoke nọkọta bụrụ na sele ụmụ nwanyị zụkọta bụrụ na sele ụmụaka nọkọta bụrụ na sele ewo na sele
do things are markedly different from how others do it. We are under divine instruction. We have come that Chukwukika may take control of these very proceedings this evening, for we are nothing without him. O Elohim, Chukwukika Biama Purinu, unto thee we repose all that we are. Do not allow your children, IPOB, to be put to shame. Do not allow us to be devoured by the hands of the wicked. Do not allow us, O mighty one, to fall prey to those who do not know thee. You will deliver us, not because we are righteous, but because of your mercy. Hear our cry and our supplication. We are not armed. We have not killed anyone. We have not jailed anyone. We have not done anything at all to warrant the level of destruction and carnage being visited upon your children. The same way Israel suffered, so is Biafra suffering today. And if you, Elohim, can deliver Israel, so will you deliver Biafra. That is our hope. That is our anchor of everything that we hold dear as a race and as a people. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Israel lost people, and today Israel is here as a beacon of hope in a land filled with darkness. We beseech thee, Elohim, because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. We have come to honor your holy name. We have come to praise thee. We have come to honor thee, that your name may be glorified, adored, and praised forever and ever. Ise.
This is a model for a prayer. This is a supplication by our supreme leader, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. This prayer is the mother of all prayer. And I hope that so many of us are actually paying attention to the words of this wonderful gospel from heaven. My name is Amaz George Izuchukwume. I reside here in United Kingdom as one of the principal servants of indigenous people of Biafra, North London coordinator to be precise. And today is the 12th day of November, year of our Lord 2023. And it's 18 minutes on top of the hour here in United Kingdom. And 18 minutes on top of 9 p.m. in the Holy Land of Biafra. And today is Sunday, the Google calendar. And tonight we continue with our Italian escorts on an exposition of what the cabal have perpetrated, the menace of cabal and IPOB family in Italy, The Italian escorts will join me as they are at the back of the studio this evening. And before I bring them in, I just want to reiterate that IPOB remain indivisible. Our leader Mazen Nandekano is what we all must focus on. I won't be talking about the share that happened in Imo State. We know exactly what that is all about. Over the week, I'm going to come on Biafra Radio to give a on-spot account on the news review. We're definitely going to deal with those issues there. But for tonight, let's carry on with what we have come here to do tonight as I bring the Italian family escorts to give us what they have got for us this evening. Good evening, fellow comrades. You're welcome to Biafra Alpha Power Media. Mazo, please, can you introduce yourself to Biafrans? Mazo, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Yeah, Mazi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening. My name is Mazi Romano Sobichuku Kamadogro. I reside here in Italy. I'm a principal servant of IPOB as the national coordinator of Italy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Mazi, please go on, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. I am Ephraim Okechukwu Ogu, the National Financial Secretary, IPOB Italy. Day one.
Thank you, Mazi. Ekezia, please take the stage.
Good evening, my fellow comrades. Good evening, Mazi Ume. My name is Amadabe Chukwume Ekezia, by special God grace, Italian National Treasurer.
Thank you. Tonight, we are continuing with the exposition of the stories of Italy, what the Menes and the Cabal have done in Italy. So we go forward tonight to educate Biafrans, like we said. This program is designed not to malign or to blackmail anybody. What we are doing here is that this is a family affair, and IPOB is entitled. Those that have been blackmailed by those monsters hiding under the US, is about time every single one of us that they have gone against is those that stand in the path of our code of conduct. But tonight, there's something I want to say before we continue. Permit me, I want to read a particular content on our code of content tonight before we carry on this program, because whatever we do is what we come upon. And the ironic part of this whole thing is that Chika, Paul Edoziem, the vegetable, the enemy at the gate himself, happened to be the person that his signatory is in this code of conduct as the head of Directorate of State. And it blows my mind that after he signed it, even though he read it, he understood the content, but he still go ahead and flout it. And I remember the day I was stunned was when he purportedly suspended IPOB, United Kingdom National Coordinator, in quote. And I was very, very, very keen when he was making that forceful announcement. But at the end of it, he quoted our code of conduct. And after that, he flouted it. Then I said, this guy has lost his damn freaking mind. And tonight, that's something, the reason why I partly want to read this code of conduct tonight for sections before we go ahead is to remind some of us that whatever we do is not just basically or is not a wishful thinking, but it's something that we all, even though some of us joined IPOB when our code of conduct was not black and white, or that does not mean that when it finally been, rolled out on black and white, that we should not understood or understand what it's all about. Now, just give me a second. I need to get this from because it's quite a bit slow in the system. So I need to get it out from my mem file. But like I said, it is very important that we read a chunk of it tonight before we carry on this particular program tonight, so that a lot of people might understand that what we're doing is not by our power. I want to read a place that gave you right as an IPOB member. When you see any evil, you're entitled to call that evil out. Regardless who might have done it. That is what our code of conduct is all about. So, yeah, 1 minute. I want to get it from where I can get it properly because it wasn't showing properly on the studio. So I need to use a different route to get it in. Now I need to get this off here. So we have to now get it where we can all see it properly. And everybody can see what it entails. Okay, so now, 1 minute, please. Sometimes the network is a bit weird. I'm trying to get it on the screen. Just bear with me a bit. As I go forward. Okay, I think it's now okay, right? You can see it. No. What I'm showing on the screen is not coming out. 1 second. Having a bit of issue. I'm just trying to get the code of conduct in the screen, but yeah, okay, yes, fine. Okay, so it's here now. Now, there's something I want to clarify here. That is very, very important. Now, just sorry for that. For that intermittency, it's technical issue sometimes. Okay, so this is our code of conduct. Code of conduct, section 2, IPOB, command and control policies, subsection A, appointments and dismissal. This is very significant to every IPOB member. You see, and it says the power to appoint, suspend, or dismiss or arraign principal officers vests exclusively on the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, in bracket IPOB, Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, except and to the extent he clearly, expressly delegates that power to any other principal servant. So, in quotes, that Chikedozium has got no power to touch anybody, and there's a memo, because I want to still make this clear to every IPOB worldwide, because when they went in the exodus of removing people, those that disagree with them, that was the method they used to dismiss people. Like I said, in UK, he quoted this particular code of conduct, but he didn't quote this subsection A, which is appointment and dismissal, which he has got no power, because Onyendu never delegated him. And even Onyendu have given order that to them to reinstate whoever they have mentioned their name already, Biafra, but they failed to do it. And he goes on to go on V, say, all positions, with the exception of the office of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, held on provisional basics. Provisional mean that you're not permanent. None of these people that are calling themselves leadership, no one voted them in. It was appointment that Onyendu appointed them. Only power solely invested in our leader. Now, there's something I don't want to go into a lot. I want to go down to show you where what we are doing here tonight is very important. And again, if we come to subsection 2, subsection A, finance, our finance step clearly says to ensure financial probate and transparency, the IPOB head of finance or treasurer shall have electronic access to all financial accounts set up internationally or nationally, either directly by IPOB or by its agents or representatives. So it doesn't matter if you open it as individual with your name, but it's still accountable to IPOB. And our head of finance is entitled to view that account electronically. If not, the account must be shut down. That is what written is our code of conduct. Okay, I will go down to show you, because some people might be thinking, oh, what are they doing? Why are they here? Now, I want to say it here. When you come down to where we are, I can say all form or shape of bribery. Say all forms and shapes of bribery, corruption, and criminal activities and practices are prohibited in IPOB. It is a duty of all family members to expose such practices with irrefutable evidence. Anyone found indulging in this act shall be dismissed and expelled from IPOB worldwide. It's very important that I put this out for you guys to say it, because let it not be that probably what we are doing here we're not out of IPOB code of conduct. We're acting within IPOB code of conduct because what has happened in IPOB is an eyesore, and what these men have done is unforgivable. Like one of them came out and said that Onyendu is angry with them. As an IPOB member, when Onyendu is angry with you, you know the magnitude when our leader get angry with an individual. And once your Onyendu is angry with you, you know you're finished. So now, without further ado, Maz Ogro, tonight, I want you to set up the stage before we got an audio that we have to examine tonight. And this particular audio, I want you to state how this audio happened before I will put it up on the screen. Then we will listen to this audio, and I myself will be doing justice to it as two of your men are here, the National Financial Secretary and the National Treasurer as well, Maaze Ephraim and Maaze Kezier. So, and this audio, I want to, again, as a disclaimer, it is not a breach of any form of data or anything. This is a conversation between three principal servants, and the reason being is because we cannot trust these individuals anymore. So that is why myself, I have a lot of conversation that I kept, even us know about it. There's so many meetings, because when we found out that we cannot trust them anymore, the only way to go forward is to prove that what you're saying is true. We have to record their voices. So, but these voices is to show Biafrans what these men could do in behind closed doors. So, Mazogo, throw a light before I will start with this particular audio. That's what we're going to deal with tonight, and subsequently, probably in our next episode, more audio is going to come in, and we will explain. Thank you.
Yeah, Mazindewo, thank you very much for that elaboration. What we are here tonight is to let the whole world, not just IPOB in Italy, the whole IPOB around the world, to know the calamity, the level of insubordination from the people so-called themselves DOS. What am I trying to say this night? I have been labeled so many ways, so many times, that I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. But then, at the end of the day, I don't know that these people, they have been cooking for me for a very long time. If I may recap a little bit before I arrive the issue of the clip we are going to play. Initial time,
The floor is yours.
Abanyam believe that. Yeah, I'm speaking. Yeah, I hope I'm clear. Right?
Yes, please, go on. Yeah.
I hope I'm clear.
Yes, you're clear. Go on, please.
Okay. So I said, I said, if I may recap a little bit, this issue started when Onyendure auditioned. Osnabanyam came with me with a dozen to me that I will let them know how our head of finance making use of money. I told them, what is wrong? Is there any problem? Because I can't believe that two of you will come to me and they start asking such question. Edozem said, but do I know that he is a head of DOS? I said, yes, of course. But Mwadanenia is a head of finance worldwide. Then they couldn't get what they want that particular night because Osnabanyam believe, because he have weighed me before, he found out that I will not that easy for him to penetrate. He came with a dozen, and at the end of the day, I asked myself, does it mean that Abraham don't know that even if you come with the highest angel on earth, once I found out that you are going in the wrong way, that I should not allow it to happen? He collided with a dozen, came here, they started threatening me to the extent that, to cut everything short, to the extent that they started using one of us inside us to do a lot of things. When there is something we will do here, they will use the mother of China Samoru. That is where I know that they are cooking something behind the door. And when we had one protest here in Rome, the mother of China Samoru submitted letter, because I don't want to consume our time, because a tape is going to, I'm just to narrate a little, because what we are going to do this night is to let the whole world understand where these people is coming from. Submitted letter on the rally ground without my notification, without being told me that something like that is going to happen while I'm on the ground. Then when I found out that this lady submitted letter on the rally we held, I called Osnabaim and asked Austin, see what happened on the ground. And I don't know what that means. Osnabaim told me, if you want to do anything, try to let the members know, that is coordinators. I asked Abaim, is this the right thing to do? If I'm on ground, this lady will not let anybody know he passed back and submit letter. I say, who ordered her to do that? Osnabaim told me that, Mazi, I cannot lie to you. I have a child of 20 years, so I'm a son age of your son, and what we are talking about. At the end of the day, you are a liar, because what transpired in Italy, you are aware of it. So I said, okay. I obeyed him as he directed. I called meeting and I asked questions to the coordinators. Then I asked the lady, what happened? What is your aim? What do you want to achieve? I'm on ground. You did not let anybody know that you want to submit a letter. If not that God so kind, somebody saw you when you submitted that letter. She started raking in the meeting because she believed that she has a godfather in DOS. Because once you have godfather in DOS, you can do whatever you like. I said, okay. Therefore, from that place, you will go suspension. That's only what I can do for now. You will go suspension 6 months. That's how I gave the lady, Chief de Mangoru, suspension, 6 months. After, it's not up to 1 month. Mazabaim called me, said that it doesn't say that we should lift the suspension. I said, why? Why should I lift the suspension? He said that is what it doesn't send him to say. I said, okay. I didn't. Later, he sent a voice message that I should do that with immediate effect. The day I received it, we were in the meeting. I told the coordinators, see the pressure. I called the lady by myself, call off the suspension. So, but then, her son, China Sangoru, make a call, group call with Abaim. Then he started shouting on me, started shouting. I cannot say it. The audio is going to explain everything. After he threatened me, the first call, he came back again after he cut off Osnabaim, which I told Osnabaim that
Mazi, hold on
see
a
what
second.
this guy did. And I asked Abaim, can you go?
Can you hear me, Mazi? I want to interject for a second.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
I said, can I interject? Can I interject? Because he said something.
Yeah.
China Sanworu, the mother. So China Sanworu is intervening as what? Now he's now questioning your authority in Italy. Why did you remove her mother? Is that what it is all about? And he made a group call with Austin Albani on this particular conversation, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Go on.
Yes.
Go on.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please, Maz. Go on.
Can I go ahead?
Go on, Mazi.
Okay. Then I asked Osnabaim, can you go to Kuwait, wherever he had him? Can you go there and do the same thing? Osnabaim said no. I asked Osnabaim, I asked him 3 consecutive times. He responded to me, no. I said, okay. This is not fair, which I don't know. But I'm not going to take it easy. Because as you know, you have seen how he treated me. that anywhere I see him, that I should get out of the road. In fact, Mazi, if I continue saying it, maybe I will say something he did not say. Let you go ahead and play that clip so that the whole world will hear the extent he went. And us now know all these things. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
My sister no, na family Italy. Since I know she can do something for the struggle. I know she can help. But the time when was it? My sister, somebody, my sister here, somebody, because I'm now with Kalonta.
Yeah, for those listening, this is, if I'm not mistaken, my comrades, the picture of Chidinma Moru that is in this audio, is that the right picture of that lady? I want you guys to confirm it to me.
Yes, that's the old witch. That's
the old witch. So for those listening and those viewing, the
Yes.
woman you saw with the glasses here is China Sanworu's sister that lives in Italy. And that is what the Italian family said, that is China Sanworu's mother. And now, the conversation between Maazogro, the Italian national coordinator, Abani, purportedly the puppet of European Rev, the devil himself, and the one slave, China Sanworu, the murderer himself. Now, this is the conversation. This is the episode 2 of this exposing the cabal within the video. This is a conversation they held. Imagine someone that is a principal servant. That's the audio I'm going to play here about China Sanworu after this, where he confessed. I didn't blend that audio. I leave it as a Biafra because all of us are paying for it. So I'm not going to bother about the video. But I want to say one thing. Anybody listening now, the audio you're listening here is a conversation between Ogro Abani. But China Sanworu, national coordinator of Italy, he lives in Kuwait to be in quotes, is the Middle East rep. So imagine if Ogro calling China Sanworu, questioning him about his brother or sister that lives in Kuwait, about their internal affair. And this is the person that told that Biafra is not family business. I want you guys to pay attention on this audio because I'm going to do justice to this audio this night.
And she has helped a lot of people. But one thing, my sister cannot talk. Even one of my sister they so help them because of Italy. And I'm going to put my sister. Because Okudoku IPOB, my court were off. My sister about the IPOB during Okoro. My sister about the IPOB during Okoro.
That's a capital line.
The ironic thing here is that this guy lives in Kuwait. This issue is an internal issue within the European rep and Italy. And I don't know why he's involved in this issue, but we want to take his words because now he's calling a whole national coordinator of a country, questioning that person about his sister joining or not joining. And this is what I said in the past, that anything he sees China Sanworu panting about is actually what he's doing. Because now they want to take a position and turn IPOB into their PLC, private company. That's what LTD, that's what they're trying to do. But we'll get to that. Let's listen, please. I hope you had it. You know, he was taking a note from IPOB family member that anyone that comes close to him, that he will kill that person. Which, of course, have killed so many people. we tell you guys that China Samuel is a mother, a lot of people don't believe. He murdered so many people. But it's good now. This is a private conversation. How devilish this guy is. Very, very important that people pay attention. I think people can understand the irony of this guy. The person he doesn't want to hear his name is Mazi Canon Takano. And have you asked yourself question, what is the problem between China Sanwo-Olu and Canon Takano? I don't think China Sanwo-Olu have seen Mazi Canon Takano 101 before. But because he has a pathological hatred to Onyendu's family. Now, he is making a sectional that is about his family. I have never had Canon Takano speak this evil to this guy's family or even talk about them. And he now is questioning a national coordinator. He's working with Canon Takano. This tells you all you need to know. That he's working with Canon Takano. What is that supposed to mean? But you are here to defend your own sister. Can someone wear this too and tell me what they are thinking? Well, let's say allow him to continue. But now a core puppet, Austin Alban. Austin Alban is, you know, he's the durag that everybody will come out and wipe, you know, their hands on him because he's a wretched human being. That is why China Sanwo-Olu will call him and pin him and questioning him on his own jurisdiction without him asking question that they are crossing the line. He can't come here and question anybody in Europe. Who are you? This is not IPOB. That's why I could have come to before we start. Very, very important.
Just listen. Just listen. Look at the evil man himself. Look at how he responded like a child.
She has the right. Who will have a problem? But I don't have a bonaga. You cannot because somewhere.
Everything boiled down to Canon. He's talking to Onyendu. He's not Canon Takano. I'm going to play the audio where he accepted the Onyendu suspended him. This is the guy is taking a pound out of Onyendu. It's a revenge, viciously. What is it got to? Canon Takano is not a principal servant of IPOB. He's just a member like me. And I've got in contact with Canon Takano. Everything we do, I told somebody, anytime we contribute more, Canon Takano contributes. Even contribute more than so many of us. Since we are getting contact with Canon Takano, that's something we have never done. I haven't seen him contributed money if it comes to money. So I don't know why he's pointing at Mas Canon Takano. Canon Takano has got nothing to do with this. But he's talking to Onyendu, but he doesn't know where to go. But now you are in Italy, questioning what happened in Italy, but you live in Kuwait. And now, who is actually violating IPOB code of conduct in this particular matter? With threat on top of it. Very important. For the avoidance of those who doesn't understand English, you know, China Sanwo-Olu threatening to keep people. This is not the first time, but he's threatening a international coordinator because of his mother, his old witch sister that lives in Italy. That he, first of all, he should ask who China Sanwo-Olu because he's pseudo. Nobody knows him physically. Nobody have seen him. Only this picture we're seeing here that we don't know if it's real picture or not, because I can't confirm that it's him or those that have seen him one-on-one. But now the threat is that anybody that stands in his way is going to kill the person. It's about killing. And we said this from the beginning. The killing started in Biafra land. Who initiated is this devil here. This guy started it. And now he's saying it with his words. Every time he comes on Biafra, he continues to confess. But in private, this is a threatening a sitting national coordinator. That's the highest of it. And the so-called, that is why when I looked at Isaiah Oba and this moron, these two men are the reason why Europe is the way it is today. Because they fell woefully. Austin Aban, the nitwit himself, with that bloated animal called Isaiah Oba, they have got nothing to offer. These are scavengers. But let's listen to them.
As I am sending this message, I'm going to block from my line. As I'm sending this message now, I will remove you from my line. I have nothing to do with you. I don't play.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, but the ironic of it, Mazi, when you guys were having this conversation, this is a telephone conversation. Have you spoken to China Sawol before in video? Have you? Have you?
No, I never spoke with him on video.
That is why the guy is so naive when he speaks. He don't listen to himself. He can just run because he believes nobody sees him. So when he's after smoking a lot of weed or whatever he's taking, the guy will be ranting, he will be pounding. But it's good. Let's listen to him. And let's listen to the nitwit itself. It's going to kill you. That's record.
I cannot say so much. I cannot spend much time because today
You are a coward. No. You are to welcome. Look at.
It's very important that this guy expose himself. You know, all this whole thing boils down to finance. And Italy has been the one providing the fund for our students. That is what his problem is all about. You know, mentioning Kanu Takano, and I thank God that the finance team are here. You guys are going to comment on this. I think everybody's listening because at the end of this audio, I'm going to allow you guys to chip in things. Mazi from Mazi Ekeze. So we are listening. But as you can see, the whole fuse and whole anger of this animal is because you mentioning Mazi Takano. Why is this so divisive? The question you ask yourself, why is this China Sawol so divisive? What is his agenda? If he have any iota of sincerity in his mind, is someone that have anything to offer, or even he wishes only the good, why is he so concerned about what Canon Takano and Madam Nyanya is doing? Because they want to make sure, if not because of Madam Nyanya and Canon Takano, probably no, the Onyendu would have been forgotten. That is the fact of life. And that is the only thing standing against them, because they knew their unfinished business is these two people that are mentioning their name are their obstacle they are having. That is it. Well, let's continue.
Look at how Aban is responding like
stop interjecting, Maz. Stop interjecting. You're gonna have your time to speak. Don't interject until I ask you guys, because I want you guys to take down, especially the finance team. Make sure you're taking jot of what he's saying, because I'm gonna ask you guys questions. Now, it is concerning finance, because I remember there was a time they brought a personal account to pay some funding, And it was you guys that did the transaction. So I'm going to allow you guys to elaborate about this finance issue. Because now his anger is because they told Onyendu what they have done. So they don't want Awode to have any information on whatever they are doing. Do you see where his anger is coming from? Because Onyendu got the message that they had a parallel account, they're sending the money, so-called Omaoko, as I might put that, he mentioned ESN. Because as what he has been doing. But it's very important you guys on that. I want you guys to explain this when there is time for it, because you know this audio is 19 minutes. So if we have to allow the audio to play without interjecting, for you guys, we're going to forget. But let him finish before I will ask a question concerning this particular account, because you guys were aware of it. Please, Mazi Frem, I think you guys are the finance team, right? So yes. This issue of account, I know Mazogo, you are the national coordinator, but let him answer this question concerning finance. Because he said there was a time you guys sent 1 million, and the information get to our leader that was, I don't know if the individual account, unusual account, that the Onyendu was briefed about what happened. But what I'm asking is, why is this a problem? If you guys are doing things inappropriately, it is your duty to actually to tell the overall, which is the spirit of indigenous people of Biafra, what happened. The finance head is going to pass that message. So can you elaborate, please, if you can, Mazi Frem?
Thank you very much, Mazume. See, this finance issue, when they came to us for money, which we gave to them, the instruction from them was that Madam Nenaya should not know about this. And I kept asking myself, because they came up that it was Mazugru that gave information to Madam Nenaya, then Onyendu got information about what they were doing, because these people are criminals. Now, how would you say that Madam Nenaya would not get the update about the thing you people are doing, whereas Madam Nenaya is under a coordinator? Okay, do you want to tell me that when you share this money, when you tell people about money, about Umakuko, her zone, they will not contribute? Because you can't hide it from her. There's no way you can hide it from her. Now, the account they are talking about, Madam Nenaya knows everything that happens in our account. So when money comes in, money goes out, she's aware. So when she asks questions about what do you expect, because she knows everything about the account. That's what we told them at the initial time, that Onyendu is making use of this account through the head of finance. So these people, they are criminals. They had a different agenda. Immediately Onyendu was rendition. These people had a different agenda to destroy this struggle, to destroy this family. So Mazi, my own contribution concerning this account, because I still have different to see to when they were mentioning Kanunta and all that, all those things.
Yeah, thank you. We will get there, but I just don't. I want this finance to be clarified. So when the audio play, everybody's going to have their turn to say something, because Ogro have this conversation. You guys need to say something. Okay, let's go. So let's listen to the rest of it.
Yes, of course. I have had number one. I'm going now. Good now. One on West. I'm upper struggle kind of. Now I'm and make it as a record. Okay, I need to go Mazabani. So Mazi China Samoru this type of call, not less than 3 times, because of the 2 times no cover, the been before from a bone game. We cannot na ha akpafa na-akpafa m nchara gị n'ụzọ n'ọkisi anụ ọgụ nsogbu adịghị anụrụ m ihe ikwuru ọtụ kanụ nta onye na-amụ ọda n'itali emene for the very first time anọ m with the DOS nwanne m nwaanyị mere ihe o mere bịa somit leta ịchụkwara ihe o mere ji suspend ya did you ask her? During the time of Iranya, I was there. If you don't know, I was there. Chidema na-ebe akwa na from Iranya ọmụ abatara. Genti m agwa gị ịma na ịjọs mabata n'ịbara igbu maazị Okoro. Ana m ekpe ekpere ka m fụ nwere ihe m na gị na-agbochi akpụrụ m gas na-achị mmụọ na onwe m enwebere ọ dị nwa na-akụ na-agba every time na m na-aga nụta gịnị ka m na-aga nụta na kanụta ọ bụ DOS kanụta ọ bụ European rep I'm working on the amasị agbaghị m ifo na the body language of Chidinma 2 times na our meeting na na-ejiri ọsị maazị Chinasa nwụrụ mmemme Chinasa dị kedu ihe mmemme bụ na na time without number kedu ihe Chidinma just na-achọ ịlapụta nwoke mmadụ n'ọrụ nwunye for nothing kedu onye ahụ ịnọ n'iru agbaghị m okwu onye ya na maazị Okoro bụ okenye na-agba ofe anyị rali emere ụbọchị ụdị ndị ọsị na ya yara dachi ọgbara nsị ya maazị nwa ada Chidinma ebe a ka ya egwu ya jise m Chidinma gbara ọsọ ọsọ bịa na ebe anyị na-eme ihe na anụnwa nọrụ n'enyi ya submit a letter without my voice are you not aware? Did I not ask you?
That is wrong.
Then maazị Chinasa kedu ebe nna wele emechi ọgụ ụbọchị ọbụla nnọkọta akpọghị afọ ọjọọ without anything then anyị amalizie ebe a bụ na efuru m gbuo m otu m nwanyị na ụmụ ya nna asụ ada m akpọghị aja afa okwu na n'iru coordinators niile na anyị na-eche n'ọsọ ajụọla m ajụjụ a time without number mmemme nwere Chinasa nwụrụ na-eme jee jụọ nwanne m nwaanyị ọdụ Chidinma anabatara na I love this lady to my own knowledge Chidinma na-agba mgba na nkwuo nke Chidinma ediri m ozi na-ese ndị asị mgbe ọ nọ n'ime lọkọ ahụ nkwa Chidinma sị don't threaten me behind the phone go and ask anybody in Italy enwere nwa na-agba asịrị ana m akụ asịrị na m na-arụ ụdị kanịta ụnụ stop ya I don't like it personally.
There's something I want to say before you continue. He accepted that what her sister did was wrong. But why are you ranting and panting then? If you accept it, because this has got nothing to do with you. This is IPOB internal affair. And remember, we don't normally discuss about affair outside within IPOB. They have a CRC within IPOB, which Nzurumike have bastardized. Now, we used to do this before. So what is the bone of contention here for him, even to come into Italy to make this call already? Broke every norms of IPOB, and the so-called European rep was there entertaining this because they are tabah. If not, you should have told him to keep off. This has nothing to do with him. I just want to make this emphatically clear that this is the reason why we say we eye to eye say no to cabal within IPOB. This men, what they have done, this is just a tip of iceberg on what they have done. But we will bring it out one after another. Very important.
The little one of them without you gonna have this struggle. I'm here, if you don't know, I'm here since early 2013. I won't answer for them as IPOB, PRO. I saw me answer. During the time of Iranya, other than dangerous coordinator in the whole world. Today, dangerous coordinator, Unoma Gosimoro. When you are in IPOB marriage, I'm not here. I'm with the money. Muabu Mazobro, broadcast, IPOB Gormono, Muyamanaro, Muyamaka 26th of April, just April was it. One woman not from them. I'm going to have a Mazumo. That is my own. Oh, yes, trouble. But one, one way I don't go my tired up to now, the whole coordinators. I'd go to. If you have anything, my sister made against the whole, you have DOS.
I'm any problem with him, and there's weapon. My sister, only join him against the code of conduct for IPO.
You know, the ironic thing here, this guy is, like I said, this guy is into some drugs, right? Because anybody that is sensible, you know why we are playing this thing? We don't want to cut it. So they will say, oh, you cut my voice, right? Because, you know, when people want to blackmail somebody, they will cut where that is vital. We can do that. We don't want to blackmail him. That's why we're allowing this full conversation. We're going to come to the second part of this conversation. Now, he knew that even he mentioned IPOB code of conduct to see that this individual, this men are evil. Today, ask them, are they operating under IPOB code of conduct? They knew what IPOB. That is why Chief Kedozema said it over time. You see, anybody that understands the law in any country you live, first thing you will brought is just like what happened in the account in Italy. You guys need to translate our code of conduct in anywhere you're going. Chief Kedozema's signatory is in that code of conduct. So anybody broken that thing is the law, the guiding principle that bind IPOB together is a law within IPOB as a registered organization across the globe. People must take note. He quoted code of conduct here, but the question is, if you see him ranting like a dog in Radio Biafra, look at how he's talking like a small ant. You make him look so small because ask him, that thing that you said, let him say it. He couldn't say it. He's still going around. You are the one gossiping. You are the one that make the call. What is it that Maz Oglu said he couldn't say? But his threatening is going to kill him. To show you how cowardice somebody that is faceless threatening people. You take him serious? Thank God you guys know his sister lives in Italy because she will run, he won't hide. It's just a matter of time.
You are right. We have any problem with that. Do you understand me? You don't say you know about it. I know him Italy. I know him Europe. Then this is another man's over. Then king on Italy. Because all this is being intel. Confusion everywhere. These people are other people. I know for before I know what I'm pursuing. Chidema can call all around. Oh my God, I'm last time. I'm still naming around call. I'm not wasting my time, everything. Sometimes because of this struggle. What is all this? What record now? From Chinaza, and what you have now, so from boom as a plus that. Yes. My own issue. No problem. My own issue. In a professional way, having a proposal. That is my own. Because
you know, one thing that is very, very pathetic. He's talking about people's name, but he's mentioning Canon Takano over time. He's the one mentioning Canon Takano. He's the one complaining about people should behave professionally. But he's the same person mentioning Canon Takano. No. Do you see how retarded this guy is? But it's important people listen. I want this audio to finish. I don't want to stop it. I want this conversation to end before now you guys will have your time. We're going to have another 15 minutes, because we'll have another, this audio will have another, I think another couple 8 minutes or so. So let's finish it, let's finish it.
Even during the time of Irania, man of does it mean Iranya in arrest or Biafra in arrest? I fought gallantly with I don't give a damn when anybody has him like the US has here. Oh my God.
You cannot say the joke I told her plainly, make a coordinator when all your coordinator. So one has supporting audio tape, what you also connect na video call from here. Chidima Poro na video call and connect to somebody here. Onye bani, when no boss or I cannot connect no connect out the call, losing the Chide. Onya love more than any person in that struggle. Ozin the return Rosia wrote Manana Heku, Yodana Heku, with the information in Menka, near direct to appropriate channel. Manoyan Rosie, I return Rosie, the same Chidima. Say, or Bawaro Yam, or Yama, or Bawaro Yam, Bawayo, what the hell? Mona Canada, can you to destroy this struggle? Come now, you. Oh my God, that's because here is a good now on your own side. No, they are not interested. Masichinasa, not interested because my life is at stake now. Why? Why your life is at stake? Because it's someone from Montari who knows of. It's not what you said. Yes, because against Montara knows of. Look at the old meaning. Montara knows of. Maybe come is it not my dead? Yes, of course. You're dead. Man, me and I get out of just give somebody this trouble. Onye wefte goro ndị ya sacrifice unsacrificable. Cheto nwanne nwaanyị ọdụ. Agwa na this lady. May even na ayibelo mi oyi. But some coordinators, the way we were fighting a victim na ayi. He doesn't what join me on and property has straight down on that. That is something coordinators, including our European rep, also of course when we jealousy. My joke is who is the jealousy China Samuru of all people? That is my question to her. Because no, even before this call, even before the call, and I'm not listening. Mastermind, okay. Even before the call, I'm not listening. So when they call, what they call. It's not very important, not very important. See this issue, but I can't. Yes, not everyone. No one has seen them in Franca. I didn't get joy of a suspension. Also, no matter later. See, overall, not the very wrong. That's what I told her immediately. Overall, for that letter, Yaga, even him for not the very wrong. And that is it. Madam, things I saw the later. I said, I'm the better fair. Understand me, how am I interfering mentally? Now, all over the message, when one buy something, you're like anything, what like it? Apart from my getting this regular boy, this Eliana boy, this guy, Jackson, can I handle the program? That is the only time I would pass off. Mazi Chinasa, in Naguatepe,
gị nwa na onwe gị si na na-ewepụ afa ihe aba ọkụ isi n'okwu nwaanyị ihe aba siri aka ọrụ akụ nwanne m nwaanyị I have had enough from her. Heaven
Yes, I think it's time to you guys to come down on the stage to let's do a little bit justice now. Mazi Ekezi, so I will need you to say something. Go on, please. You have 5 minutes. Yeah. Go on, 5 minutes.
Mazi George, I have had the whole audio. And you know why all these things are happening? Because when I told her mother here that you are an agent they sent to spy what is going on in Italy, and you come for destruction. This woman can never allow us to do meeting without Kananta Chinasa. Even a day I was asking Abanyo, can we settle the case of Kananta and Chinasa in this our Italian forum? Abanyo said no. Then why this woman bringing this issue of Kananta every blessed day of our meeting? Kananta, Chinasa. And she's the only one bringing this issue. We have asked even people, some coordinators. And he's telling some of our coordinators that they are jealousy of her son. So who is jealous in her? Who is jealous in? Who knows him? Who knows him before? And after the rendition of Onyendu, just like that. And nobody even Chike Doziem, I asked Chike Doziem the day they came to our meeting, the day they called us on meeting, on that 7th of February, I asked Chike Doziem, you are the ones that give this lady impetus to insult all of us. That is why his son came here and started threatening our national coordinator. How can that thing happen in presence of our European rep, from all the way from Kuwait, threatening our national coordinator? I asked them in that meeting, and Chike doesn't ask Abani, did China Samoro call Abani, threaten Ogro? He said yes.
Can you imagine? He said yes, and what did he do? And let me show you something. That particular thing is in IPOB. I can read it out, code of conduct, that to remain decorum in every, if the last thing he took to threatening somebody with killing is on record. Killing, that he will kill anybody that is in your path, which he has done, said it in so-called radio for numerous times, and he has acted upon it. Go on, please.
And even in the day she submitted that letter, in our group meeting, because the day we had that Hope Uzodinma is coming to Rome with other politicians, then we organized ourselves. We are going to go there and do a protest that they shouldn't come here for anything, even campaign. And this lady said she is not going. She don't have money to transport herself to that place.
Hold on. You know why? Because they are working with Hope Uzodinma. I want to talk about this. I'm going to do broadcast, on Biafra Radio to explain this. You see what is happening in Imo State today? Chida Sanwo have a hotel, where? Because I didn't know. He didn't have transport to go to protest against Hope Uzodinma. You see them shouting. Anytime you see them talking about something, they are in cahoots with Hope Uzodinma and the rest of them. Go on.
And national asking, you shouldn't say this thing in a public. You want to bring the mind of others down for saying that you don't have transport, you are not going. What are you expecting others to do or say? But she later came to that rally with a letter without informing the national coordinator that look at the letter he got from DOS.
Imagine.
And we asked her in the meeting before suspension, how do you get this letter? He said he contacted the DOS with their contacting number.
Story.
But later, her brother, her son told us that he's the one that preparing the letter always she used to submit in any rally. Do you see it? They are lying.
Can you imagine?
Do you see it? And this lady, even in our meeting, there is something Italian called afanculu, like just like in our town or village, when a woman turn back to you and raise his cloth up. She's always doing this in our meeting, causing confusion, causing havoc. And that's why Mazuguru is complaining to European rep about attitude of that lady in our meeting. And people, how can, okay, now, her son came to Italy to threaten our national coordinator, but they say this issue, when you hear them on air shouting, this is not a family issue. This is not a family issue. This and that. When our leader comes out, we are going to ask him, is it a family issue? But your daughter, your mother was suspended in Italy. And you just quickly come up to do what? But you hear people say, shouting on there because they hold the microphone, like our leader. When somebody give a microphone to say something, he starts talking rubbish. Family issue. But they are the one raising all those things.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi. It is very, very imperative that people understand the importance of this particular expose. Like I said, it is not to blackmail anybody. That is why we are taking time to explicitly explain it to the layman perspective. That is why we allow that audio to play. This particular segment of 19 minutes plus. The second is going to be on our for the 003 exposition. So episode. Now, like I always say, I don't know who this guy is, but like some of you have had in contact by phone. Now, everything that he has said about Onyendu family, it is what he's doing, and it is what they want to be in that position. And that is what they have done. And who puts on him, like I said, regardless the letter they came, because you know one thing they do. After they found out that if she didn't show up, maybe you guys might be thinking that why is she not coming there? So they said, you know what? We have to give you a letter to go there to present. The letter means nothing. But he never came to protest because he doesn't want her face to be shown. They know what they're doing. They know what. Chinasan owns the hotel in Owerri. They have one in a Boeing state. You know, when they rumor this in 2021, some of us, when they went home with Chike, some of us we are not sure, so we didn't accuse them. You see, Chike the other day, we went to one of these African countries, East Africa. Tanzania, that is have a boundary with Kenya. That we only do East Africa that is traditional, extraordinary nation. What is he doing there? We'll get to that. So I want to let you guys know that this is very, very important, and we will continue. Now, Mazi Ephraim, can you add something before Mazogo we finally say something that will close this program, please?
Yes, thank you, Mazi Ome. Concerning this issue, because we've been hearing Kanunta. First of all, Kanunta is a Biafran, as everybody, as everyone else. He has a right to give his own contribution for this struggle. He's also a member who contributes financially or otherwise. Now, what they did, these people did in Italy, because after this code of conduct, which Chike Dozem is a signatory to, he never expected a deal like this will come.
No.
He was never expecting that a deal like this will come, that people will stand on his way. Because all this thing, they planned it. So when he was signing the code of conduct, he never expected, if he had known that a deal like this will come, he will not put a pen and take a pen and sign that code of conduct. The letter this lady, this old witch, the mother of China Sanworo, the letter she submitted on that very day, the date, we don't know the content of this letter, good or bad. And most of these people parading themselves as coordinators. These people, they are ballless. They are not men. Nobody still want to know the content of this letter, which IPOB Italy submitted to a group of people, a group of politicians, I don't know. They submitted, we don't know the content of this letter, if good or bad. What was written in this letter? The date, because most of the coordinators we have here that just, I don't know how to classify them. Once they come, because people are against our leader's family, they're against Kanu Takanu. You want Kanu Takanu to shut up so that you go ahead with your evil over what people have died on. You want Kanu Takanu to shut up. So these people, they had a plan. They had a very big evil plan. This guy called Chinan Sanworo, he came to Italy to fight for his own. Those people that they have been given suspension, who has been fighting for them? If you don't have somebody in the DOS, who will fight for you when they give you suspension? Your whatever was suspended. She was suspended. Then
That's nepotism in the highest order. Go on, Maz.
You came to fight. That's the cabal. The cabal we have in IPOB. These people, they are the cabal that we are talking about in IPOB. The people that they have been suspending, even in my hometown, I know many people that they have suspended for just no reason. Who will fight for them? Who fought for them? Who went to ask questions? Why were these people suspended? Then you come out to tell us that Kanunta should not interfere. This is not a family issue. Whereas Kanunta also has contributed more than most of you before you came into this struggle. You don't have to tell us about Kanunta. Everything Kanunta is doing it as a Biafran. The same right you have as a Biafran. Kanunta has that same right to do what he's doing. So, Maz, what I'm saying to Biafran, these people, they don't mean well. They don't mean any good to this struggle. And once Onyendu was rendition, their true colors, they came out to devour, to destroy. Before Onyendu will come out, they want to destroy everything. So these are the people. I'm very happy that this thing happened, so that we know the demons, because we've been with demons. These are poisonous snakes that we don't even know that we have been moving around with people that are this demonic. They can lie. They can use, that's propaganda. They can use anything they have, lies, to blackmail somebody. That if that person is not strong enough, that is, if you are not mentally okay, you can even commit suicide just because of what these people can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask myself, which kind of people are these? Where are these people found? Are we even plead? If Oyendo comes out, this DNA, it should be, that's the first thing we should go on, because I don't understand the people we will be working with. These are Fulani spams walking around amongst us, doing all these things. So that is very, very important, so that we know who we are working with. Because these people are evil, total evil. Look at the blackmail they are coming with. Lies upon lies. That Uguru bought house with IPOB money. When Uguru bought house before even becoming where he is today in IPOB. And people that knows about these things, they know the truth. They won't come out to say, no, this is a lie. The coordinator of Padova, he knows how these things, how everything went, how this guy bought his property. But they still allow them to go. These are evil people, Marcy. These are evil people. Biafrans, you need to understand. These are evil people. If they are evil, thank you.
Thank you, Marzi.
Marzi, please, before Ogro interject, there is something I remember.
Okay.
Even in our meeting, this woman vowed that she can never rest in Italy. Hence, Ogro and Mazi Kanunta is a friend. Hence, two of them is talking, and the two of them are friends. She can never give up until something happened. In our meeting,
we have a lot of audio to play. Like I said, Biafrans, just get your popcorn. You know, we got this episode is going to go on, so there are so many things to harness. Thank you very much. Listen, it is very, very important that sometimes we make a distinction. He's called you to threaten, concerned about his miserable mother in Italy. Like he said, the letter that was submitted, nobody know the content of that letter. Because as a country that have a national coordinator is in our code of conduct. When he said, in every country, the national coordinator represents him. So there is no way a zonal coordinator or even a regional coordinator can jump a national coordinator and submit a letter on behalf of IPOB in any country. It is not allowed. For the record sake, I want to be very emphatically clear here tonight. Now, the China Sanwo, the faceless animal, the faceless monk is concerned about his sister because he was removed on her insubordination, grossly insubordination. Now, he's concerned about her, but Canon Takano has got no right to question the activities of the evil men around Onindu, being held for over 27 months in the SS dungeon, being kidnapped in Kenya and tortured for 8 days, and he was aware of it. They are the people that sold our leader. Canon Takana has got no power to question what you are doing because you call yourself a leadership. It's very important. I want everybody that listen to my voice, my son of my button, to the reason why we are doing this expose, because China Sanwo have us to contend. They might be playing game. I'm not going anywhere. I have a program that attacked who sold Mars for 9 million. That program is coming on this week as well. I know you guys are coming on. We must continue. We are not going to relent. Now, what I'm saying is that if he's concerned to call and threatening you that's going to kill you, let alone if he was the one that is in Mars kind of family, probably he could have murdered the whole Biafra. He could have set up all of us at a blaze. Very, very important. Mazogo, please give us your closing remarks because we have a lot to do. Mazogo, can you give us your closing remarks, please, in 5 minutes? Then we can close the program.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mazume. You are a man indeed. You see, the issue, they threaten me about accounts. They make a roll call before they call it. Send money, and I take the more. I took the account number to Nwadanini, pass it to the siblings, and pass it to Onyendu. Then I asked Ostnabanyim in that very meeting. Ostnabanyim, when you people brought this account number, did you say that I should not make it open? That I should not make Adanina to see it, if at all? He responded no, in presence of all of them. Azaiba was there. Usumike was there. Abba himself was there. Ofoma was there. They said that this idiot that I just make to know in IPOB, later on, Ofoma used blood of our people to monetize his Facebook, and we begin to rant. So-called Jackson Moses. As we are going on, I will play his own voice, the voices they dropped in our forum. That is the reason why I planted in IPOB. You see how devilish these people are. They are running around. Mazuk, see, it's not up to 1 month. They begin to mount pressure, and I am shouting it on our forum that pressure is coming up from DOS. Nobody listening until everything surfaces like this. Mazoglu here and the Mazoglu here, coordinator to trap me down for no reason. This mother of China Sanwo, I asked China Sanwo, you will hear it in next episode 003, where I asked China Sanwo, you are seeing how much is coming out from her zone, your mother. He said this is the same language, this and that he use. Yes. Did you deliver Kuwait? The answer is no. I did not even know China Sanwo until our leader is rendition. That is when he jumped out, because that is blood is not is thicker than water. The same attitude all of them are playing. Just like that.
Mazogo.
Then the issue of
Maz, go on.
Mazi.
Go on.
Yeah, the issue of that he will pull out his mother. Ask China Sangoro, have you pulled out your mother today? Your mother become a financial secretary, become a treasurer in Italy. Do you think we don't know? We know everything. Then who is deceiving who? I ask. In fact, these people are something else. I will continue saying it. This group of people you are seeing is still a species of 2015. There's no two ways about it. If you like, you take it. If you don't like, you leave it. They are just pretending. But as God have it, this thing happen now. All of them are they are displayed their stupidity.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi.
So, fellow Biafrans, you have next time with episode 003. We will continue saying what we are saying until they will come down and say what they have in mind in this struggle. We will not back down. We will not back down until they come and confess all the atrocities before we begin to even think about winding down. Otherwise, we will continue.
Yes.
Because these people have done a lot of damages in this struggle, thinking that they're doing anybody.
Yes. That was a clip I wanted to play, but
thank you very much.
I will. Thank you very much. I'm not going to play this clip tonight. I will held back on this clip on 003. I'm not going to play it in any program. Where China Sanwo-Olu made a distinction about our finance. They know everything, but the reason why, just like you said, these same people, don't forget, they are the same species of 2015. All of them were in DOS then. China Sanwo-Olu was the Middle East rep in 2016, 15. When 2015, when you went to Kuwait, I remember vividly, when you held a program live in Kuwait, he hosted our leader in 2015 in Kuwait. When you did that tour he did for Asia and went to Middle East as well. So they are the same species. Chikedozium was remnant of 2015. So that's no different. And Omiomio said it, he know their capability. These people, they have something to offer. So I want to play on one of his voice concerning this issue we're talking about, not on who showed Mazen because we have a distinction in what we do. Like I said, we get record of what they have done, and we will be exposing it in a very clear with evidence. We are not here to malign or blackmail, just like you hide somewhere. Because if you listen to when you were talking to him, dog was backing. That is not Kuwait. The guy is somewhere in Ghana. That is the background of where he was. Dog is backing there. That is a very, that's not Kuwait. That is because the guy lives in Ghana. That's the truth about it. The Chisom Dream, the girl they used to murder that other woman, the girl lives in, they brought the girl here. They're using our money to fly people all over the world. You know what I mean? The girl is here in Nottingham. That is how, pathetic this man has become. So I will explain that audio on 003. 003, I think we're going to divide that audio into two because that audio is a bit long. So we're going to cut it into two and divide it for 003 and 004. Subsequently, the other ones will come in. So that's what we are going to do because this one is about 19 minutes plus. That one is about 30-something minutes. So we're going to give it 15 minutes. However, I stop, the next segment will start from there again. And I can't thank you guys enough for coming because we are busy men, but because this is a course we cannot put our guns down. And I want to use this opportunity to thank those that participated in IPOB worldwide fundraising in Germany yesterday. It was marvelous. And like I said, Biafra is a spirit. And Onyindi said that listen to me, when you find a prophet, the real prophet, they have numbers. Everything that Mazen Nanukan have come to pass. The only thing remaining is we are in the era of 100 men and women with clean hearts. He said that Biafra will be the last miracle. No country will give us miracle. Look at it now. Israel is at war. If we're looking to Israel to give us, to come and fight for us, they are at war. They're defending their land. So he left for me and you. But if you abandon the Messiah we're seeing, how do you think you're going to restore Biafra? You see all these people, we don't want to talk about them. They have created more than 10 groups because China Sanworu, Hope, or any other person claiming they are fighting. They are not fighting for Biafra or Mazen Namdekan. Some people say, oh, join hands together to support who? Have you support the man that have laid his life for you? Do you ask for his welfare? So who do you want me to support, the exception of Mazen Namdekan when you talk about support? Who do I support? Those causing mayhem in Biafra land? Come on now. So my friend comrade, thank you. You guys are awesome. Italians are formidable. And listen, as we wind down on this Italian episode, but when we get to like 7, 8, then I will start releasing what happened. I will combine it with UK, and you guys will now be involved when I'm started releasing my own expose concerning this man as well, because we'll not stop here. It's gonna go a long way. Go on, Mazoglu, go. Go, Mazoglu, go.
Yeah, just a minute. Thank you. I'm using this opportunity to also inform the members of IPOB in Italy. Do not pay your money in that account. Let me remind you again. Do not pay, because if you continue paying that money there, which means all of you are against Mazen Namdekan. To be frank, all of you are against Mazen Namdekan, and you have to. And if you did not start asking question after this episode 001, 002, then count yourself as a coward, count yourself as a highest stupidity of a human being, because everything is clear. You have had it from the horse's mouth. This is not all about Mazoglu. Stop paying. Pay your money to head of finance for now. If you say you want to keep your money, you are also an evil. Do not do that, because you need our leader to come out. Who will place? And mind you, if you cannot pay money to them, mind you, you are not going to ask. Any day you open your mouth, ask questions, they will come for you. Bear it in mind. You have to stand as a man or woman. This time, the time has come. This is the hour. The time has come. You must stand on your feet. This is struggle. You are not here to make friends. You are here to say the things the way it is. That's what we expected you people to do. That's why you see me. They don't want to hear that name Mazoglu, because when they come, I ask question. They don't want anybody who will ask question. That is the problem. Thank you very much, Mazoglu.
Yeah, I'm there. Well, thank you all for coming, and thank you. So, fellow comrades and followers of freedom, and we are bringing this segment to the end tonight. And I thank every single one of you that have listened to us. The fact remains that anybody that is contributing money that is not accounted for, sponsoring the menace in Biafra land, you people are the one holding Mazen Namdekan in the SS dungeon. I saw what Jagaban said, that Hope Uzodinma said. So Hope Uzodinma said nothing. These people are playing ping pong because I'm an Igbo man, but we are the most gullible species of all species. That's why we are the lowest of all lowest. God gave us everything, but we are struggling. Somebody will somewhere say, oh, jealous and envy, support. I ask you again, who are you supporting? Is it the person that can catch out tonight? Or somebody somewhere shouting? All these mushrooms you see around is tripop. They tried to create it in 2015, they couldn't. And some of you think it's a joke. Any of you contributing money outside the IPOB financial structure, that money does not go into IPOB, and you are one of those sponsoring terrorism and criminality in Biafra land. Just make sure you are aware that all of you contributing money to all these mushrooms, claiming that they are fighting, fermenting problem in Biafra land, they cannot contain. You people are the people sponsoring terror in Biafra land, and you people are the part of the people holding Mazen Namdekan in the SS dungeon. That is my word to you tonight. And those that took oaths, don't forget that you swore an oath. That oath will wipe your generation in a due course. I thank all of you for listening to us tonight. And the episode of 003, we follow suit, we announce it. When it's time, the flyer will be out. and I thank all of you for listening. Myself might be coming on this. Please allow us to use it to educate Biafrans across the globe. Thank you. Yes, good evening, fellow comrade and lovers of freedom. We sincerely apologize. We have some technical hitches this evening, and we are sincerely apologize. This program must go on because it's very, very important. And today is the 8th day of November, year of our Lord 2023. And it's 2 minutes on top of the hour here in United Kingdom, which is 2 minutes past 10 p.m. here and 2 minutes past 11 p.m. in the Holy Land of Biafra. Like I said, we are sincerely apologize for all these unforeseen circumstances, some technical hitches we encountered this evening. Without further ado, today is a wonderful day, and tonight I have the whole Italian IPOB Italian ESCO with me here in the studio. Tonight, this program is dedicated to the Italians. This is very significant for IPOB worldwide. As we go forward with Italy, the same thing we follow suit in other countries, because I think it's time to us to lay things to bear. As some of you are aware, this evening, our head of finance was on air, and tonight we continue from where she stopped. The teams I have here tonight are definitely the Italian financial team are going to give Biafrans what they have been looking for all this while. What I'll do, my names I still remember as George Chukwume. I reside here in United Kingdom, and I will bring them in for them to introduce themselves. So I will bring them in for them to introduce themselves. So Maaze Oglo, can you please introduce yourself to Biafrans? Maaze Oglo, if you can hear me, please introduce yourself.
Mazi, and yeah, are you hearing me, Mazi?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Can you hear me, Mazi, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Today is the day we mapped out to tell the whole world, the whole Biafrans around the world, what is exactly transpired in Italy. But before then, my name is Mazi Romanus Obichukwu Kamado Ogro. I reside here in Italy. I'm a national coordinator of Italy under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Notwithstanding, we apologize because of technical issues we have. And as we are Biafra, are going to surrender. That's why we fought every possible means to make sure that this program hosts this night. Of course, as we all know, his episode today is episode 001. Depends when it ends as well on Sunday. Let me pause it there and allow others to introduce themselves. Thank you and God bless.
Yamazi Ekezia, please introduce yourself to Biafrans. Oh, sorry. It's Maz Ephraim. Sorry, because it's by hierarchical. We call by hierarchy. Sorry. So Maz Ephraim, go on, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. Am I coming out?
Yeah, loud and clear, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. First of all, I will also add my voice in apologizing for us coming late due to technical issues. And my name is Ephraim Okechukwu, the National Financial Secretary, IPOB Italy. Thank you.
Yeah, and then Mazek is here. Please go on.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, depending your time zones. My name is Chukwuma Ekezie, the National Treasurer of IPOP here in Italy.
Yeah, thank you very much, fellow comrade. Welcome, guys, tonight. Like I said, I wouldn't say there's a couple of things I wanted to do the monologue, but I wouldn't be able to do it. So tonight is dedicated to Italy family, and you guys are here. So and my question tonight is this: we are embarking upon expositions of the cabal within DOS and Italy IPOB families. And tonight, you guys are choosing that we'll start with the finance, as our head of finance was earlier on Biafra Radio. And this is Biafra Alpha Power Media for avoidance of doubt. There's a distinction between Alpha Power Media and Biafra Radio. Now, tonight, Maazogro, as the national coordinator, can we talk about finance? Because as we were listening to our head of finance, there's a lot I've said tonight, and probably I will reiterate. I will take some word from it. You know, there's so many flyers making around, and the specific one. And I think you guys were aware of the sham BTV they opened in Italy. So I have that video here. I don't know how you guys want us to go about this. You want me to play that video before you guys will embark upon what you have to say, or do you want to go on first to start elaborating, or we'll play that video at the end of the program? Then the Biafrans we see as well. So Mazi, as the national coordinator, the boys in your court, how do you want us to go about it? Mazoglu, are you there?
Yeah, Mazi, I think we have to move on. Yes, are you hearing me?
Yes, go on, please.
Mazi, are you hearing me?
Yes, Maz, I'm hearing you. I think you need an earpiece, okay, you know, because you're far away from your laptop.
I think we have to move on with the finance. Maybe at the end of the audio. I think it's better like that.
Okay, Maz Ephraim, as the IPOB Italy National Financial Secretary, please can you elaborate on, you know, we have to start because this episode is the episode 001, so we have loads of time. So we don't want to rush this program. This program is not in any shape or form to victimize anybody or prejudice, but this is the ordeals that IPOB worldwide have encountered. We have gone through this in 2015, 16, 17, and now we are here. So Maz Ephraim, I think you have to take the stage first to tell us where we're standing at this point in time before we get to for the national treasurer as well. Thank you.
All right, Biafrans. So we thought it's wise that it's time for us to come out and tell Biafrans what happened in Italy. What happened in Italy, how the cabals, the enemies of this struggle, they came into Italy to destroy Italy. So when they have already hijacked our account in Italy, when they came, they did everything possible to get into the account. And these cabals, they have hijacked it, the money in it, how they have been spending it, which the spending has nothing to do with the struggle. It's not personal something they are using the money for. Even the fundraising they are doing in Italy, all the money they get is for their personal reasons. So we thought it's wise, it's time. Since the head of finance has already come out, start talking about the problem we had here in Italy, she was asked to start it, then we follow up. So we want to start it now, to piece by piece, explaining to IPOB worldwide what happened in Italy, what they did.
Okay, Mazi Frem, I don't want to cut you because I don't want you to say things. There's a very important point that he made. He said hijacked. Because I, for one, was paying money in Italian account, and the Italian account was significantly to IPOB as we use it as our welfare account, if I'm not mistaken. We were transferring money there. When he said hijack, what does that mean? Can you explain that word? It's very important to understand what he said when he said hijacked.
What I mean is that there is a group of people, some coordinators, which they have a leader. This their leader is Chidima Nworu. We see her as the mother of Chinasa Nworu, the old witch. She's an old witch. She's the one controlling these people. She is the one leading them. This is a group of people organized by Chike Dozim, Osinagbaim, and Chinasa Nworu, and Uzurumike. They came together and hijacked our account. They went with whatever they went to the bank and everywhere, and changed names of those people that are signatory to the account. They changed everything, and now they are the one running the account. So when I mean hijacked, they fraudulently went into the account, hijacked it, and took everything. So they are the one.
That's massive. I mean, what it means, because we see this, like when you see the people doing all this 419 online, that's kind of the thing. You see this scenario happen. Somebody going into the account. Does it mean that is there anybody that is signatory to the account that is involved in this within Italy? Is there anyone that is signatory? Because I don't know how the law function in Italy. For someone to have access in an account that you're not signatory to, right? Does it mean there's because I know when you open an account, organization of account, there's a bunch of people that sign. So maybe one person can be signed. I don't know how it works, because when we're saying this, we need to at least elaborate a little bit so people that were not there can understand. Does it mean there's someone that within you guys that involved that actually gave them access by using their signatory to get to this account? Is that what it meant? Because this is a fraudulent, this is a criminal, it's an offense. This is a pure fraud. Yeah? So, but does it mean that somebody that is involved within IPOB, maybe a principal servant that were signatory to this, that actually aided them to be able to do what they did? Is that what you're telling us?
The people that did it, how they did it, we are still investigating to get to the root of it.
Okay.
And we are going to get to it because the three of us, the national and the treasurer, we are the only people that have signatory to the account.
Okay.
We are the only people who have access to the account. So these people are criminals. The way they went into the account is just a criminal way, and they have given a bad name to this struggle here in Italy. And they don't know it. They have stained this struggle in Italy very, very bad. And they don't know it until when they do. So I would like to still give time to the treasurer of the national, because he himself, he can still elaborate on this, say something on it, because we don't have much time right now. So I will give him some time, then he will still say something on it, then even the national coordinator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mazi Chukuma Ezike, over to you, sir, the financial treasurer. There.
Mazi. I can say this thing started, this issue of hijacking Italian IPOP account started on 7th of February, 2023. when Chike Doziem Nzurumike and Austin Abanyum call all the coordinators in Italy, including our national coordinator, that there is a money sent from Germany. You know, we have two accounts here in Italy. One is relief account and one is national account. The one relief account is the one authorized by Onyendu to open in Italy through our head of finance, which every coordinator, every European national coordinator and zonal coordinators are paying money into that one, that relief account. Then it happened on 7th of February when Chike Deziem and his group, Nzurumika and Abani, called all the coordinators and start asking us that there is a money sent from Germany to Italy into someone's account. Everybody told him that no one received any money into his personal account. Maybe the money was paid into our account in relief. But they didn't know they actually placed the money was paid in. When they asked all the coordinators, none was giving them the actual actual request they needed. Then what Chike Dozem told us in that meeting that day, that they penetrated into German account, talk less of the one in Italy. They will most surely know where the money was paid in. This is the comment of Chike Dozem on that 7th February 2023, that they penetrated into German account, talk less of the one in Italy. Then after a week, we were called, we want to transfer money from that account because that relief account, we can't, according to the condition they give to us, the day we open that account, that we can't transfer out of the country. Then only what we did is, whenever we want to do transfer, we need to transfer that money into our national account before transferring the money outside, based on direction of our head of finance. So it happened on February. We want to do transfer, but we couldn't make it. Then I send our national coordinator that look at what is happening. I can't transfer any longer into that relief account. Then our national coordinator went to the bank and asked them what is going on. They said there is problem. I said, what did we ask? What problem is that? They say we cannot withdraw any money longer. There is problem from the head office. Then we told them that we are the signatory to this account. What is the problem? They said they require the old document or the whole document we used to open that account. Then we went that day with the document we used to open account. It remains one, our national, maybe he forgot it at the house. Then they say we cannot withdraw that day. We can't do anything unless we provide the whole document. Then the next day, we went there with the whole document. They then say they will transfer the money. Where would we want the money to be transferred? We say that they should transfer that money into our national account in Italy. And that national account, Onyendu have been using that account, as we told Onyendu that we can't transfer through that relief. Then Onyendu give us order that whenever we want to do transfer, we can send it to our national account before transferring it anywhere we want to do transfer. So after then, they said they will release the money then we should bring the account that we transfer it. We told them that we should transfer it into our national account. Then after they transfer the whole money, they said they will close the account because there is problem. They get signal from the head office that there is a problem into this. We are asking them where the problem, but they refuse to tell us where the problems come from. After that day, 7th of February, Chike Doziem said they penetrated into German account, talk less of the one in Italy. Then, after all said and done, they say that account must shut down, according to the bank. Then the money being sent there, we transfer all the money into our national account. Then, after some days, we start witnessing a lot of things going on in Italy. Begin to wonder and alert the head of finance what is going on in Italy after the message of Chike Doziem and Donzrimi Kandabanyim. Let me tell you, these people, they really came to Italy.
Maz, 1 minute, 1 minute. Because, you know, if I didn't interject. Now, there's a specific word I want to elaborate on. Chike doesn't make a threat as a reference. If they could penetrate into German account, talk less of Italian account. Specifically, yes. He said this in a meeting.
Yes, on 7th of February. On 7th of February.
I know. You're quoting him with date, and I think there's some audios because, like I said, Biafrans, what we are doing here is an expose, and this expose is going to go a long way because why this is important is that a lot of people today is apprehensive, but we are not sitting here because we want to talk about individuals. This is consigning hard-earned money that all of us have worked for. I know how much time I put into that particular account personally from my own zone here in UK to Italy. So continue, but I want Biafrans to underline this word because this is an expose that Chike Doziem make reference because they wrote a memo accusing Madam Nenya close it German account and siphon all the money, which the so-called expert Collins came out and said that he was the one because they were illegal activities going into account. You know how account is. Once there's illegal activities, bank is going to block that account until there's a review. That's what happened. So let's get it clear that Chike Doziem was the one that masterminded of, you know, closing the account in Germany and the one in Italy. I want us to make this, you know, emphatically clear to Biafran. So continue, Maz.
So after that incident, we transferred the whole money into our national account. And it happened on 16th of June. We wanted to make a transfer from that our national account. We couldn't make it. I said, what is going on again? Had it mean that these people have already attacked our national account again? Then I called our national because all those accounts was open at the headquarters, Padova. Then I called our national coordinator, say, look at what is going on. Then he went to the bank post, and they told us that we can't access the bank any longer. We asked why. They say there's a group of people that came here. They demanded for it. We told them why. The national coordinator asked them why did not give us the notice that something changed or there is anything goes wrong. They said we should go and look for those people and ask them what transpired. I said, but you people should inform us. You people should inform us before all those things. They say they bring a letter and they bring a document from the so-called agency and all the rest of them before they can be able to and tell them that they are in charge right now. And after that, we have still investigated. And after our investigation, the money that was in that our account was 47,000 something euro. And yes, and that's 2016 of June, we couldn't make a transfer. After our investigation on 19th of June, they transferred 30,000 euro to unknown account. And after we investigate and ask who made it, they tell us that the name was Chidemma Nworu Juliet, the mother of Chinasa, that did that transfer. On 19th of June, they transfer 30,000 to unknown account. Then, after our next investigation, they give us on 20th of June, they transfer another 6,000 euro. They transfer another 6,000 euro to a Padova coordinator, Ikechukwu Agonna Odrukwe. They transfer 6,000 euro to his account, the coordinator of Padova, on 20th of June.
Now the money, they transfer the money to individual accounts.
Yes.
Personal account is where they transfer all this money.
The first one is on 19th of June to unknown account, 30,000.
Unknown account.
Yes. The second one is on 20th of June to Agonna Ikechukwu Odrukwe, Padova coordinator. 6,000 euro was paid into account, and we are still investigating what transpired, how they enter into the account, and how they did all what they did. We are still investigating. There is some.
The investigating part of it. Keep that one. Just don't say anything about investigation. Just let's carry on explaining, because at the end of it, they don't want to tamper with the investigation. So let's just continue with the what happened. But what caught my ear is that, my brother, these things, like, I won't comment too much on Italian judiciary, how they run, but I think banking sector across board is supposed to be the same. It does not matter, because when you have a company's account, and that company's account, especially IPOB is in our code of conduct. Like, we have time, we're going to talk about it in our code of conduct. Countries, people represent IPOB, but they know it's like UK here. Will have account. Somebody come from somewhere with document, it will never happen. No bank would even speak to you. It does not matter the document you bring in. Nobody will speak to you. But I won't question that. Like you said, you guys are still going on the investigation. But it's important for us to elaborate here that the money was actually transferred to unknown account, and it's Chinasa Nworu's mother, which is the lady that I just put up his picture here. Like I said, this program is going to get a long way back. This is very, very pathetic, because what's happened in Italy, we explained this something here in UK, in America. So it is when people wake up to tell their story, because we must not shy away from this menace these individuals brought into IPOB. Hike is gallivanting. Now he went to, I don't want to cut you off. He went to one country, Tanzania. That is, Tanzania and Kenya have a boundary where Onyendu was rendition. I will talk about it in the program I will do. So, Mazi, it is quite bizarre that what you are telling us is that the money that was in the account, they invaded the account by however, which you guys are going to find out. Because it blew my mind that in this 21st century in Europe, somebody can walk into an account that I didn't open, and it doesn't matter if it is your father. You demand that money, they're not going to give it to you. But I will allow you to continue. Right?
And even the day we had that meeting with Chike Dozem, I told them that Onyendu, because the coordinators demanding the statement of account of that account, we told them that Onyendu is making use of our account. We can do account as we did in the 2021. We can still do it in 2022. We can still do it in this 2023. They refuse. They say they must bring that statement. They must go out to the bank and print out the statement of account. And we told them that, okay, now, as you people demanded it, let us inform our head of finance, because Onyendu is making the use of account. If Onyendu say we should go ahead and print all the statement of account, we can print it and give it to you. It belongs to all IPOP. Then Madam Nenanya went to Onyendu through our lawyer, and Onyendu said they should get out from that side. It's not their job to know what is into the account. And we bring the message back to them that look at what Onyendu said through our head of finance. They refuse, but not knowing that this is a message sent to them through Chike Doziem and Austin Abayam and Nsrinike that start disturbing. We told them that this is not the way. Why all those things? Why demanding the statement of account? We did the account in 2022. Everybody went home peacefully. Why not demanding the statement of account instead of demanding the normal account we did in 2022? They say they don't want it. And who is spearheading this issue? It's the same Chidemma Nworo, the mother of Chinasa Nworo. You see it. So even the lady had been giving us a lot of insults. Even in that meeting that day, she was calling me Anene in the presence of Chike Doziem and Abanyo and those Rebecca. More than 3 times. The day before they say Ada cool down. In the presence of them. And I tell the lady, she's the agent they sent in it to come and destroy it.
Mazi, let me chip in something, please. Let me chip in something.
Go ahead, Mazi.
You know, you said we've told them that Onyendu is making use of this account, but still they insisted that they want to see what is happening in the account. Now, to tell you that these people are devilish and they are saboteurs, they printed the information in this account and gave them to their media, whatever they call themselves, to make program. Yeah. Something that is very, very, I don't know how to put it, that you can't even share it with anybody. They took the whole thing and spreading it up and down for people to make broadcasts with it. From Italy account here, the money paid to Ezokome, that is from here. The money was transferred from here. Now, after they attacked Italian account, how has Radio Biafra been running? Most of the league has been shut down in Biafra land. Because this is where this money is coming from. The medical and all that, through the head of finance, the money always comes from this place to where it is supposed to be sent to. Now, the satellite and everything that we used to pay, since they should tell us how has it been. The Radio Biafra, how many stations have been shut down? Because Onyendu is using this account. We told you people, we explained to them, we begged them, we pleaded with them that Onyendu is using this account. That when the time comes, we are going to print everything to you, give it to you. But for now, Onyendu has given an instruction that nobody should go into that account. This was the instruction from Onyendu. But they insisted, they continue to insist because they are saboteurs, because Chike Doziem has a plan. Austin Abayam and the faceless monk, the desert warrior, they have a plan in this struggle. That's why, and now they have printed it to give to this their illiterate, whatever, to make broadcast. This is what carry now. Nigerian government and the enemies, everybody, they now have everything. So let me stop here.
Yeah, you see, it's very, very important that, like I said, I kept quiet and listening. But you know, one problem our people have ears, they don't listen.
Yeah. Maz, I think, can I come in if possible?
Yeah. One second, Mazi. What I want to say before you come in, Mazi Ogoro, is this. What our brother have just said, this issue is very sensitive. An organization like IPOB, we're not a terrorist organization, but when it comes to finance, there's a distinction between the leadership of IPOB, and we've been in this position before. But Chike Doziem and this guy they call Austin Abayam, I keep on saying it, Austin Abayam is a devil. You know, I can say UK here, I will talk about UK on a very good day. Now, Mazogo, I will allow you to speak. But it is disheartening sitting down here listening to what you guys are saying and what transpired, because we know. We know. Go on. Azoglu, go on, please.
Mazi, I think before they get to where we are now, I have been receiving the hits before they get where they hijack the accounts. When they started Abaim, when I know that Austin Abaim is a devil incarnate, is when he started approaching me that is like me and Adanenia is being good then. And see, Amazi, look, you are European rep. As I'm discussing with you, based on your position, so also I'm discussing with Adanenia for any friendship. I'm not here for any, maybe to search somebody. I'm doing my work. When a message or any activities came to me, if the one will go to you, then I will go. It will go to you. If the one that will go to Adanenia, it will go to Adanenia. I'm not here to love anybody, please. Then we just buy is something else. And let me remind the whole world, IPOB around the world where you are. These people you see, I was there to date. There's nothing anybody can tell me about these people. I have served IPOB as a PRO. Even when I was a ordinary member, I worked tirelessly like a principal officer before I become a PRO, before I become a zonal coordinator of my zone, before I was appointed as a coordinator by Onyendo Mazinam Dekano, no any other person. So these people, when our Onyendo rendition, immediately Onyendo rendition, is not up to a month. They came to me, Austin Abanyam and the Chike Dozim came to me because I've been shouting on the coordinators meeting that I'm receiving pressure from DOS and I don't know what it's all about. All these morons called themselves coordinators. They couldn't get it when it hits. But I'm sorry for them because some of them, I have their voices, I have their threats, and this is episode. We will continue exposing them. So Austin Abaim and the Dozem came to me and said, how did the Adanenia making use of the money? I said, how? Dozem asked me again, we want to know how Adanenia is using the money in Italy. I told him, Mazi, Adanenia is the head of finance. I'm there as one of the signatory in that account, and she's the one that I viewed the account. She knows everything about the account, and I'm not after what he's doing in the account. When message came, if he send us message, we went to message he sent us to. So Chike Dozem opened his mouth and said, Mazi, from that moment, if Adanenia come for money that I should not release, I said to him, Mazi, I can't do that. You shouldn't hang me like that. He said, nobody want to hang me. I said, this is hang because you cannot tell me I can't. Somebody is viewing, know about it. Then you are here now telling me when it comes that I should not allow her to make use of it. That I can't do that. He asked me again, do you know that I'm a HOD? I said, of course you are HOD, but Adanenia is the head of finance worldwide. And I asked him, Mazi Dozem is Madam
didn't know
Anya
that.
no more. She's no more with us. If she's no more with us, then you. I said to him, if she's not with us anymore, make a memo and make it public. Then if you see me near her, then you know that. But without doing that, I don't understand what you people are saying. That is when they go back with the vaccination and the revise with this condition we see ourselves today. This is Edoziem and us now buying, you see.
Sorry.
This is their job. The monsters they created here in Italy is done by us now buying, no any other person.
Everywhere.
Because
It's
two of
not
them are
only
working
Italy,
hand to
everywhere.
hand.
Everywhere.
When the issue rise, they organize them to go. They mobilize them to go for a statement of account, that they should request for a statement of account. I said sure. When the issue arise, I told them there's a way we do our account concerning us. But you see, this account, only is making use of it, is now, let me tell you people, if you don't know what Italy, what in this struggle, this account now is an international account. It's no more ordinary account. But what concerns us there, maybe we print t-shirt or other things, receipt on the other contribution, like when Onyendu went to come to Italy, we contribute money, all those monies are there. I explain all these things to them, that we are going to do our normal account as usual, not for you to demand for statement of account. I went to Abaim and they told Abaim, see what these people are demanding. Abaim told me that we have to give them what they want. I said, how? It's not possible. That I have contacted Adani, we should not do that. So how can we do that? And let me remind you again what else Nabaim. Onyendu is the word of this account. Onyendu is making this account. So that when time comes, you will not say that I will not explain it in mind, and let it be on record. So Abaim resist it, going behind, sponsoring them the way he like, in order to make sure that they crumble finance in Italy. But I could not remind Abaim that Italy is your last bus stop. Let you people call this voice and give to him, and he know it.
Yes.
Because when the pressure came too much on me, I told him, if you people don't want me to be here, then you hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, Mazu. Go on. I'm listening. You're listening.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, Maz, I'm hearing you.
Okay. So I told us Naban. Okay, I told us Naban, if you people don't want me again, then you do it normal way, not by coming this way. He said to me that nobody want to remove you. After all, that's what Naban said to me. After all, you're in a winning team. I said, okay. I asked him how. He said, Maz, this is not the matter of today. I said, okay. Then these people started dishing voices, all of their voice clip. I have it. I send it to us Nabaim. I send it to the Edoziem. It doesn't have some of them, not all, but us Nabaim have all of them. They threatened me even to come to my house. Some of them, even the day Edoziem, in that meeting we held here with Edoziem and his colleague, come to my house and he do whatever he want to do me. Even police, if he said even police come, that he will tell police that I'm his friend. I said, okay. And when Edozem in that meeting, the guy showed himself, said that he's the one that said it. Edozem didn't say anything. In that meeting, they removed me as the admin. I called Abaim before that meeting. I told Abaim, say, Austin Abaim, Jackson removed me as admin. He said, okay, when Edozem entered the meeting, then I will inform him. When Edozem came to the meeting, I informed Edozem in that meeting. Edozem opened his mouth and said, what is wrong about that? Because they want me not to talk when I want to talk. They want to control me the way they want, because they have made up their mind to destroy Italy, number one. Then that is why all of them are running up and down, coming to Italy.
Mazi, I want to come here, please.
So, Mazi, there is a lot.
Yeah, like we said, we agreed that we're going to deal with finance tonight. Then subsequently, but I think you're giving the watering the ground. That's why I keep quiet and listening, because we back this thing up. You guys are the real first-hand information, and now, not like because we're listening to one-sided story, we have their voices that we need to play to Biafrans to listen to as well. That's why I say this episode is going to go as long as we can, but we have to make it more more viable to people to listen to. So, Mazi, Ezekiel, can you go on,
there's something I remember.
Okay, go on.
Even in that day in the meeting, I told Mazi, when they asked me, because I told them that Onyendu is still making use of account, they told me, is it when Onyendu was rendition or not? When Onyendu was not rendition, or still now he was rendition? I told them that Onyendu, even now he was rendition, even now he's in detention. Onyendu is still making use of account. And I pointed out that, do you know that the relay stations we are paying, we are repairing in Biafra land, and our brothers that are going to court, paying their lawyers, and those that have injury, our brothers that have injury, is this Italian account we used to transfer money to the Biafran land. Just check, even this Ozekume, we paid $70,000 from this account to USA for Ozekume, this thing. Ozekume was paid $80,000, $70,000 from here, this account in Italy.
That's 7 figures, mate.
And Onyendu is still in detention. That's why I told them that Onyendu is still making use of account. And I told Chike, there is some time our Nena, sister Nena, we send a message. He said that this message comes from Chike Dozem. And in that meeting, I said, Chike Dozem, look at what some message come through you that Madam Anya sent to us, that Chike Dozem say we should send money to Biafra land. He said, me? It's not me. I told him, your message is, I have the whole document. Because we have, whenever then I sent the message, we told us this person, Onyendu said, Chike Dozem said, this person said, before we transfer the money to Biafra land. Now, our people should ask questions. Their relay station, all of them is no longer working. Many of them are not being treated. Millions are in detention.
Mazi, you're supposed to add so Mazi.
You're supposed to ask Biafra.
Mazi Kezie.
I'm hearing you.
Mazi Kezie. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Mazi, you need an earpiece. You need an earpiece, please. Because you're
do not
yourself
forget that when you say that thing, don't forget about that. It doesn't deny it. Go ahead.
He denied it, that he didn't say he have not sent any message. But he don't know that we are working hand to hand with Adanena, because here in Italy, we make the movement fast. That is why Nena rely on us. In any message you want to send in Biafra land. Anyone that's from a dozen, sometime from a powerful, all of them, we have the documents.
Yes. We like I said, the essence of this program is to expose what has happened. Now, I want to say something here. You see the reason why I put this memo up in the screen. Earlier today, Mazi Honora actually showed it on the program in Biafra Radio. Now, this was on 15th of December 2022. This is what the last message Onyendu sent to this gang of animals. Now, Onyendu itemized why and reason. You know, when some people see a DOS is forbidden from responding to Simon and Ekpa no matter what, a lot of people think maybe Onyendu is protecting Simon and Ekpa. Simon and Ekpa is doing something else. Onyendu knew that they were using Simon and Ekpa as a distraction. That's why we did that order. But this order is 12 items that Onyendu. This is legal. It's not, even if you go to any country today, as you are in Italy, issue comes up. This is what you should present. Like you say, what happened in Italy, I don't know. But if Chikedozie is claiming that he's the head of Directorate of State, where is our code of conduct? What it says in the code of conduct? Because it doesn't have any power to go into any country and go and check fine. Because this is a fraudulent activities within a account of communities, a community account. You dare not do that. So this is why I put this thing up here, is that some of us that are listening to understand we are not making up anything by ourselves. Onyendu says, and the second one says, DOS should never dabble into the finance of the family. Now, this is where we are talking about tonight. Dabbling into the finance in any family. Because Chikedozie, with DOS is comprises with Madam Nenia, she's head of finance, Chikedozie is head of Director of State. So everybody have their own duty. You know, but because they have an agenda, these individuals, every single of us must remember the reason why this program is very vital to Biafrans to understand that this individual never wished Mazen Nandekanu well. They knew what happened to Onyendu. That's why I'm doing a program who showed Mazen Nandekanu. I've just done episode 2 the other day. Now, these things you guys are saying now revolve back to what we are talking about. Because at the end of the day, they are questioning Mazen Nandekanu and they want to see account they never saw before. They have got no business with our account. It's verbatim in our code of conduct. The next program we're going to do, we're going to show our code of conduct concerning finance. Very, very important. Now, Italy mentioned in this particular memo, and I'm going to look about where the Italy was mentioned. The head of DOS should immediately announce the new appointed of a German coordinator, which you see, this guy was, they wrote a memo. All these memos is fraudulent. Now, Italian coordinator should not be tampered with. Onyendu said it there. Then it said no account should be opened in South Africa, US, France, or anywhere, including Italy. So Onyendu saw all this, and all money should be paid in to Germany. This is how IPOB has won. Some of you don't know that 2015, Chikedozie opened a parallel account in Switzerland. So it has been a long time. I don't want to bring the issue of UK here because a day will come when we do a program concerning UK as well, what has transpired in UK. We've been talking about it, but there's no need to hide it anymore. So that's why I put this up here. And I think tonight,
Mazume, let me chip on another thing there. There is an account they give to us. When we review that account, I don't know how Nanya knows about that account, and Onyendu is aware of that account. They gave to us. Italy, I have the document, I have everything. I'm the one that paid that money. Italy paid not less than 7 point something million into that account they gave to us without the Nanya knowing what going into that account. I want him give us that account. We paid not less than almost 8 million naira. He paid into that account.
But the one thing I want to realize, all these things you guys have document to prove them, right?
We have document. We have document to prove it. We have the document. Our financial secretary is with you. I have the
so because one second. That's why I said.
Excuse me. After that, we pay that money. It's the time they sold that clothes they used to do rally in Aba.
Thank you very much. Wait, hold it there. Hold it there. We will come there. Now, do you see why I say this program is very vital? There are certain things we need to flash, but not everything. Like you said, they printed an account that concern Onyendu, so we can't hold anything back anymore. They have printed, because anything we say here, will fact check it. So as we have laid foundation to now, if there are certain documents we need to flash, we have to flash it. Because if they could print an account that concern our leader is held in DSS dungeon. They want to implicate Onyendu. We are not holding anything back. Like I said, as we have said it tonight, especially that Aban, Osnaban, because Osnaban is the European rep. Everything that has happened in Europe, Osnaban is responsible for it because he is the European rep. Now, I will start with that account where you guys paid money into. That Onyendu wasn't aware, Madam Nene wasn't aware. I think we need to flash that account maybe in. So we're going to do 002. We have to show it on the screen, Biafra to see. Because anything we see, we need to back it up. And with some of the voice notes, we have to play them. We don't come here to pet anybody. This is the time to lay it to bear, because as you can see, they are struggling with money. Like you said, the real estate station, Radio Biafra is dead and gone, because Biafra Radio is the only radio that represents Biafra as it stands today. Radio Biafra of we know, they're calling people's name there, and those people will be killed. That's where they're threatening people. That is not what we stand for. So what I'm saying is this. Some of the information you guys got that we need to back up whatever we're saying here, it will be required. But tonight, the foundation we are laying here tonight is that Italy has come out emphatically to say what have transpired. And this is just episode 001 of the cabal within IPOB, the soul dogs, because these people, we don't know who they are. But it was something that I was never, ever. I knew that something was bad, but I didn't see that was going to go this far. Because what they came to do is 2017, what they suggested, they couldn't succeed then. That's what they're doing now. But I will allow you guys to try to round up before we play the video. Or you want me to play that video because you guys are aware of the so-called BTV. Because as you can see, we are here in studio. Nobody is building, like, listen, let me be honest with you. I wouldn't have a time because like the memo Collins Chinedu wrote, the consigned finance, that is not IPOB head office in Germany. It was his, at least I can put it up here. We can see, look at it here. Right? I can't tweeted about it. I think Madam I have talked about it, but it didn't show the picture. I will put it up in the screen for whoever that cares to see. Now, 1 second. This is what is happening. So now they used our letterheading to build their own personal stuffs. Now, as you can see here, what has happened? As you can see here, now the address that this guy used on this is not IPOB. The letterheading might be showing indigenous people of Biafra, but the address is contrary. So that tells you all you need to know. But the reason why we're flashing all this tonight is that we don't have much time. We started this program late. The next program we're going to hold is going to be more versatile, and we have time to elaborate on things. So, like I said, but let me play that video of opening a BTV. BTV, we're all contributing money for BTV, but to be honest with you, nobody's actually wasting time to build a studio. Now they say they have a Riazon office in Italy. And I asked them, what is BTV going to give to Biafrans? What are they going to preach there different from what they're preaching in Radio Biafra, where they're calling people's name to murder them? And why are you wasting money paying for studio? Why you can have a mobile studio? I will show you the studio they open and see where we are. Can you compare where we are to compare to the studio they're wasting money and paying every month? They say they have Riazon office. And to do what? Who is the person managing the Riazon office? Let's play it because I want you guys to comment on it. Very important. Just 1 minute. I don't really know why. I think it's network.
Sanworu.
I think we're having network issues, mate.
of November 2023. It's my pleasure to have you, Biafrans all over the world. It's also my pleasure to have the European representative.
Yeah, we're having some
IPOB national coordinator, Italy, and Mazi China Sanworu, whose video is not showing, but I would like us
and they can never show
to like, share this program. If you are following us for the first time in a long while, we haven't broadcasted on BTV.
Mazi, please pause here. Let me say something here before you continue, please. Mazi, are you hearing
go
me?
on, please.
We are just test running.
You see this guy, Biafrans around the world. You see this guy, you are hearing his voice here. He doesn't contribute any dime in this struggle. When I entered newly as a national coordinator, I appointed him as a PRO. He refused to pay. His coordinator is over there. What I'm telling you, Biafrans, is the real. The reason why they use this guy here is because he's against the family of Onyendu. There's no two ways about that. Once you are against the family of Onyendu and the people that are beside them, your job is done for their side. This Ikem Patrick is here in Udine. He's working what Italians call Abadanta. I don't know whether he has stopped that work. He has the money, but he doesn't. This is the person that are speaking here now, and I don't know the type of freedom fighter we are running with this. These people, these are species of 2015, and these people are evil. China Sanworu is there. By next program now, we will expose that one. We are going to expose that one. Ikem Patrick, these, sorry to say it, not all of them, some of these river areas, they are using them against their own brother. Ikem Patrick doesn't pay anything. I'm telling you what I know about. That is why I removed him as a PRO. At a point, he started begging if there's any post to give to him, that we should give to him. This guy, this Ikem Patrick. Hypocrisy to
Mazi, I'm not cutting you off because I have had encountered with Ikem. I'm kind of disappointed in him, because one thing in life is that all of us are shouting Biafra. We don't know what we have in our mind. We think everybody's pure, but I won't comment too much on him. That's why I put all these pictures there to actually says who they are, because I have encounter with him, and I know now the caliber of person that he is. But the question is, anybody telling you that they open BTV, what you should be asking, what is this studio is going to contribute into our struggle? Because the world have moved on. When you live in analog, it's like somebody using analog phone. In this we are living, Orthodox studio does not work anymore. It don't build studio, because studio is something. If I go to America, I'm broadcasting from the same studio. Standard. That's what makes you, that you are intellectual. But these people are sitting down because they're fighting. Where Patrick came, they bought laptops and make a studio. So who is working there? They're going to get paid. Who's going to be paid? What is that studio going to serve for Biafrans? Fundamental question. But that is the only avenue they say is a project where they can steal from Biafrans. And it's very pathetic. The studio they open is very dark as anything. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't have a clue what they're doing. But it's good that you guys are here, because you guys know that we contributed money for BTV. You guys are the one that actually put the money together. So I want you guys to speak before you guys elaborate on it. China Sanworu, he said the picture is not showing. China Sanworu cannot show his face because he's a monk. He's a coward. He's a cowardice. He's nobody.
Of course. Never.
Who knows who is him? Someone are drinking green from Mediterranean Sea, get to Kuwait. What is he doing there? Let's go on, man. Let's listen to him. The audio himself, I don't really know why he's cracking up.
The BTV Europe launch, which will be coming on the 18th of November 2023. And from the liaison office of the indigenous people of Biafra in Italy,
Very laughable.
Padova, we are coming to you live at this point in time. With me is the European representative.
I don't know why it's just cutting off.
Mazi Osinabanyim. Mazi Osinabanyim, you're welcome to the program. You are muted. Can you please unmute?
This audio is very, very bad. I don't know if it's network. I don't know what it is. But to be honest with you, I'm gonna remove it because it's taking up our time. I don't know what's going on with the audio. But I don't know if you guys have seen this because it's taking too much of our time. You know, I don't know if it's network because we've been struggling for a while now, but that's not how audio should play. The audio is not clear and it's dragging. But that is the
greetings from IPOB Europe.
You keep on cutting. I don't know if it's Facebook doing that. I haven't got clue. But I will take it off. Anyway, I want you guys to comment on this. For me, this is a sham. And you guys are in the financial body in Italy. You guys know how much has been put into this office. But my question is this. What is this going to serve to Biafrans? It is waste of time and money. Not in this era we are living in, as social media have taken over everything. That they can mobilely, have a studio that is more effective and more efficient and more professional than anything and wasting money and building a studio that somebody woke up in the morning and go there and sit down and pay for rent. It doesn't work that way. Who has that time? That's why people do podcasts. So what are you going to do with that kind of nonsense? They say Riazin office in Italy. And who is you? Who are they Riazin? What are they Riazin? So I want you guys to comment on that. Then we'll close the program, please. Thank you.
What I want to say in this BTV studio is that they just want to do show like what they did in Finland to tell people they look at what they can be able to achieve. Understand me? That is the thing, to brag and tell the one in Finland that
but Maz, they're making mockery of themselves because
that is the thing.
Nobody builds studio anymore.
Because when you started making mistakes,
of course, it's more laughable.
Do you know that Onyendu told them that they should leave Simon alone? But all the things they did with Simon, is it not laughable? They're still chasing shadow. If they
Maz, Simon is their alibi. That's why they direct some gullible ones. Because Simon and them are doing the same. There's no difference on their attitude on what they're doing. Onyendu said it because Onyendu know that Simon is a distraction. And whatever he does, allow him to do whatever he do. They are the one that allow him to get involved in the first place.
Even these people, what is their agenda? Even to bring Onyendu, what is their agenda?
They don't have any.
They don't have any agenda.
They don't.
It's only just Simon today, Simon tomorrow, talking election in Imo State. What are you doing to make sure that your leader that is incarcerated?
No.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
If you said anything within the Kanos family, you are the enemy.
Yeah.
The family that unite together started this struggle before you. Then the family, the struggle have grown. They want to push the family out of the rank for nothing. Because us in Aba told the coordinators of it that IPOP is now a company. Everybody have bought share in.
But they're saying, one thing I want to tell you guys that said that Tina Sanwo-Olu grandmother lives in Italy. He told
Yes.
people that IPOB is not a family business, but people never knew that this is what they want. Everything China Sanwo, I don't know who he is.
Mazi, wait. When you will play the clip of Chinasa, because the national coordinator gave her mother suspension, Chinaka, from on the way from Kuwait, attacking our national coordinator because our coordinator suspended her mother. And immediately Chike doesn't jump in. Abanyum jump in to defend the mother of Chinasa Sangori in Italy.
It's pathetic.
It's pathetic. That is now. What of other coordinators in other areas they send out? Nobody is defending them. Do you see why this one is shouting? Achebe, the cabal have pushed him out, and nobody is saying want to say his mind because nobody is defending him.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
No.
I told them. I told all of them.
They send the mother. They send Chidasa mother here to know, to spy Italy, to know what is going on here. There is when you play the clip of Chinasa conversation with Abba and Mando, you will hear everything. We will elaborate everything what transpired here. And the other coordinators will know. But they will come and tell you that this is not a family business. This is not a family business. But they suspend the mother and they start coming to fight.
Okay, Mazi,
let me say
1 minute. We play that audio, like I said. We have all the time, even though we start late today, but we still have time to do what we're supposed to do. So we will play that audio in the next segment. Mazi, Ephraim, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something about the BTV studio. Agbaim, I don't know how Oyendu found him and gave him leadership to cover up the whole of
No, Mazi, Ephraim. It is not Oyendu. Let me tell you about Abani. Chike Doziem was European rep, and Austin Abani was Switzerland national coordinator, whatever. No, it was his deputy. It was his deputy, right? So, that is how, when this issue happened in 2015, that is how, even including Chike Doziem, how did Chike Doziem emerge as a director of state? It's because of when they disobeyed Onyendu gave order. They disobeyed Onyendu. You know how our leader is. Onyendu said, okay, Chike Doziem betrayed Omioomio and went to the meeting Onyendu call with Madam Nenya Chukwudi former. Right? And Omioomio himself, the rest of them boycotted Onyendu meeting. Onyendu said, go and suspend all these people. Omioomio came out and said, I cannot suspend them because they are my comrades. Because Onyendu was in DSS dungeon. Onyendu said, you yourself, you're gone. That is how these individuals see them. Not Onyendu, but no. Like as you are appointing as a national coordinator, a coordinator in your zone, you appoint people that are willing to do the work. But it was about village meeting they were organizing themselves. I spoke to someone today, they're telling me, I said, but I don't believe in this for Imo State, for Anambra State. I believe that Onyendu have, the tribalizers in our own mind that all of us are one people, even if from a banke, a back, wherever you come from. As far as we talk about Biafra before, we are to my own kindred. But these people, they came with a different motive. Go on, Mazi.
So talking about the BTV, the studio, when this whole thing started, Oyendu was on live, was broadcasting, and he just made and he said, maybe very soon we are going to be having, maybe we should be having TV stations around the world. And Agbaim just jumped out as if Oyendu has given him the order to do that. Started taxing Biafrans in Europe. Other regions, Asia and America, no, there's nothing like this. But Oyendu was speaking on before the next morning, he picked it up and started talking about Biafra TV, which most of the coordinators, both even the old witch, the mother of Chinasa Nworu, Chidema Nworu, whatever her name is, she was not contributing to this BTV. The BTV we are talking about, most of the coordinators, even the one parading himself as the secretary, his own, they were not paying for it. I have the record. I have the file. I was recording people that were paying for this BTV. And Agbaim knows about these people. He never confronted them for once. I have been paying Other people have been paying. Other zones have been paying. Stressing Biafra.
I was paying too.
The money Biafrans were getting, using for BTV, paying for BTV. Whereas we have other issues. We have other
waste of resources, my brother.
Now,
waste of resources.
This their fundraising they are doing now, and we expect Biafrans in Italy to stay clear, to stay away from it, because every money they are going to gather is for crime in our home. They are going to use it for crime. Chinas and Woro and the rest of them. The money we sent, because the record is everything is documented. When they came that ASN has a project and all those things, everybody here we are tasked 40 euro. We got the sum of 12,090 euro, which we sent to them. The account, definitely Biafrans will not afford this. The next thing they sold Fendi. That was the project they told us. That there's a project. The project we are expecting, when we saw them, they used this money to sue Fendi, which we paid here in Italy, where they stay in Switzerland. I don't even think the whole of Switzerland, whether they have up to 6 zones in the whole of Switzerland, they will come here to Italy to stress people and collect money for their fraud, for their crime. We have a lot to tell Biafrans. We don't have much time for today. We have episodes.
Yes, and, like I said, we have, this is episode 001. And it is quite incisive. And I think the conversation will go on. And as Biafrans are listening, this is Italian ESCOs, and their national coordinator is here, Mazogro, and national financial secretary, which is Mazi Femugu, and the national treasurer, which is Chukwuemeka Ekezie. And it is an exciting evening or night, wherever you are, or morning. But I want to say one thing. Everything we do with doggedness and all the technical hitches we have this evening and obstacles, but at the end of the day, we emerge. And this is the beginning. And as I said, I want you guys to give your closing remarks. Then we will close this program for today. Then we will reconvene subsequently, because we will continue. And all these broadcasts will be rebroadcast again. Those that could not hear it tonight, we hear it again. Because this is a documentary. It's a documentary. Onyendu is going to see all these things. Of the day, we have kept quiet so long. Countries, but the country that bear the more burden continent is Europe, because it was, like we have not spoken here in UK, but Italy is vital because there's a reason for it. And I think it's the right time. And as the investigation is going on to know how they actually manipulated, to be able to extort the money, to store the money was in an account. This is a national account. This is a community fund that we all contributed. Hard-earned money. And they're telling you that people must contribute money and you're building studio on this 21st century. That who is going to be there? Who are you going to be paid to be managing the studio? Like every money. We've done that in UK here. If we know what we know now, there's no need for renting any studio anywhere. It's just you look for people that are capable, have a place in their house that they could set up, a mobile studio and broadcast. That's like our leader when they travel around the world, that's how it's been broadcasted. You don't need though because of IPOB, but it's not wasting money at this point in time that we require the money. They don't even ask about our leaders' welfare. They're not fighting for Onyendu. All they want is to close every avenue, money will come. All the money, Zekoma and Co., those ones collected $80,000 for what? What have they done? Nothing. They're collecting from the both sides. He went and collect award from the zoo. Ejiofor was the person. The guidance principle. So I'm making it known. So I thank every one of you. So I want you guys to give your closing mark. Mazi,